Before you order a set of arrows or a set of arrow shafts, it's important to know your draw length so that the spine of the shafts can be selected to match your bow and your length of arrow. Easiest way to do this is with a measuring arrow. This one is already marked off in inches and in fact quarter inches as well. What we do, hold the bow as you would normally, put the arrow on the string so that the numbers are on the left hand side, or got numbers on the right hand side as well, and you need a colleague to stand with you to see where the arrow comes just to the back of the bow, to the far side of the bow. That will be your draw length. So if you just draw the bow up, draw back, and then someone will tell you what the draw length was.
That was 26.5.
26.5 inches in that case. If you haven't got a measuring arrow, use an ordinary arrow. Make sure it's long enough. Again, put it in the bow, draw it up, have a colleague just to quickly mark on the arrow where it comes to the back of the bow, and then physically with a tape measure from that point to the bottom of the nock slot, and that is your draw length. Once you know your draw length, you can then work out the draw weight of the bow, or at least the weight that you are pulling on that particular bow. If you've got a bow that's marked 50 pounds at 28 inches and you draw 28 inches, you're drawing 50 pounds. If you're only drawing 26.5 inches, as I was, you're going to be drawing less than 50 pounds. In fact, about 2 pounds for every inch you underdraw. So for me, that means I would be losing probably 3 pounds. So I would only be drawing 47 pounds instead of 50 pounds. And that can make a difference to the spine of the shaft that's selected for the arrows that you make. The physical length of the arrow that you make needs to be a little bit longer than your draw length for safety. The other advantage is if you break off a pile by hitting a target leg or a stone, you can always fit a new pile and carry on using the arrow safely. So an inch or two longer than your draw length is probably about right. Welcome to another Richard Head Longbows video. This time we'll be explaining the importance of setting up your longbow correctly with the hope of improving your shooting and giving you more consistent shots. We'll be explaining bracing height, what it is, what it should be and how to adjust it, the importance of nocking point on the string, and then the fit of the nock of the arrow onto the string itself. But first, here's a quick look at two methods we would recommend of bracing the longbow.